Today, there is an abundance of power projects and concepts all over Africa. There is also an enormous pool of funding available for renewable power projects across the continent. Yet, Africa continues to face tremendous power deficit. There is an obvious gap. The Access Co-Development Facility, ACF, was launched to address this challenge.
And the sheer metrics of how it works is also very interesting. Because today, if you go to one place, you can get the money, but you can get the technical resources from the other place. So what Access Co-Development Fund does, it brings the money and the technical resources of doing the project under one umbrella. Not only that, but it also brings the certainty of final ownership into the same umbrella.
We launched the Access Co-Development Facility, ACF, which is essentially a competition aimed at identifying early stage projects that have a strong foundation and providing them with the resources and the support they need to make their projects bankable and to bring them towards financial close.
Launched in April 2015, the inaugural deployment of the ACF had 55 unique applications from 18 African countries covering proven renewable energy technologies. A pre-selection committee shortlisted 4 projects: 50 megawatt solar PV in Nigeria, 20 megawatt solar PV in Ghana, 20 megawatt solar PV in Cameroon, 10 megawatt solar PV in Tanzania. Following a captivating session, 2 winners emerged.
The first winner is a team from Cameroon. There's one more. And the second and final winner for the inaugural deployment of the Access Co-Development Fund of $5 million is Nigeria.
Abiba project, a 50 megawatt solar PV in Nigeria. Marua project, a 20 megawatt solar PV in Cameroon. Shortly after, Access entered into separate joint development agreements with the winning project originators, which fundamentally provides that Access shall bear all third-party costs and fill the knowledge gap in moving the projects towards financial close. Sadly, the Boko Haram violence spilled to northern Cameroon, causing the originator and Access to jointly decide to put that project on hold. The Nigerian project has progressed rapidly since winning the ACF prize.
Now, Access Infra Africa, a pan-African developer, owner and operator of power assets, has signed a joint development agreement with Quaint Global Energy Solutions to invest in the $100 million Abiba solar project, a 50 megawatt solar power plant being developed in Kaduna State in northern Nigeria.
Notably, the Abiba project has made statutory payments to the Kaduna State government to secure the project site. The project completed all requirements and now awaits issuance of its final generation license. The project has been invited for PPA negotiations by the NBET.
I got to know about the ACF challenge from a friend who actually sent me an email about the program. I did a bit of research, and from my research I realized that this is definitely something that we needed to get involved in. And we just put the package together and sent the application before the deadline. Having Access as a partner has brought a lot of positivity to the Abiba Power project. I mean, first, the project, there's been a lot of recognition since we've partnered with Access, not just locally, but also internationally. So the project is actually being taken seriously, by foreign donor agencies. And not just that, Access is coming with a wealth of experience, which complements Quaint as a company as we are just going into the solar space. This would be our first project. My advice for future applicants, if you have a bankable project and you can effectively communicate the key attributes of your project to the panelists, I think you've got a real shot.
We as a government are keen on providing the enabling environment and all necessary support to attract such critical investments. It has come to our knowledge that the developers now have a foreign partner that have brought new vigor and life to their project.
There's no shortage of entrepreneurs all across Africa who continually churn out brilliant concepts and projects. There's also an enormous collection of funds and facilities available for power projects in Africa. Despite, there's a huge gap in electrifying the African continent. ACF serves as a platform to bridge this gap and will essentially help to catalyze the electrification of Africa. By serving as a pioneering member of the judging panel, FMO is proud to be contributing to this noble effort.
The ACF is a thoroughly conceived thought leadership tool with real impact on real projects that will transform real lives. And we are proud to be champions of such a cause. We present to you crowdsourcing of renewable energy projects and of the services for the selected projects. Each year, ACF will serve as the platform that brings together the best of each of these two sides to provide clean power for the African continent.